Have you ever felt like, no matter how much effort you put in, life still seems out of control? It's like driving a powerful car without knowing how to work the pedals. The frustration builds up, and you can't fully enjoy the ride. What most people don't realize is that the tools to transform your reality are already within you. So why do so many people still struggle? There's something simple, yet powerful that can change everything. And no, it's not what you're thinking. Stick with this video and get ready to discover it. Think of your body as the most essential tool you own. If you have a car, you know it needs maintenance, oil changes, tire checks to run smoothly. But what about your body? We often treat it like it's indestructible, forgetting that small tweaks, like a daily walk or a consistent sleep routine, can be life-changing. Physical suffering is often just a result of using this tool incorrectly. Have you tried simple stretches when you wake up? They can work wonders. The mind is like a supercomputer, but here's the catch. It doesn't come with a user manual. How often have you been stuck in endless, unproductive thoughts? It's like trying to cut wood with a dull saw. Mastering your mind is about learning to use it consciously, starting with something as simple as writing down those messy thoughts on paper. It clears the mental clutter and brings clarity. Simple? Yes. Powerful? Absolutely. Now, emotions and energy are the most subtle tools, yet they're often overlooked. Have you noticed how the right song can instantly change your mood? In the same way, your emotions shape your life experience. And energy? It's like fuel. If it's poor quality, nothing works right. Exploring practices like deep breathing or meditation could be your first step in aligning these tools. Because when all of them are in sync, life truly transforms. Evolution has gifted us with something extraordinary, intelligence that can shape our reality. But as Sadhguru teaches, this gift comes with a responsibility to stabilize the mind, so it serves the right purpose. Many people live trapped in cycles of pointless thoughts, like holding an advanced tool without knowing how to use it. Imagine starting your day with just one clear intention, a simple practice that can bring focus and direction to everything you do. Human suffering isn't caused by the world around us. It's the result of losing control over what's happening inside us. As Sadhguru emphasizes, intelligence without stability is a recipe for chaos. Even people with seemingly perfect lives often feel an inner emptiness, proving that true evolution goes beyond material success. A simple habit like listing 3 things you're grateful for before bed can shift your perspective and reprogram your mind to focus on what truly matters. This intelligence we possess is the most sophisticated tool in the universe, yet it comes without a user manual. To take the next step in evolution, we must learn how to align our minds with our deepest goals. As Sadhguru puts it, it's not about chasing something external, but creating an internal state that naturally flourishes. This is the foundation for unlocking a potential most people can't even imagine. At the heart of the word yoga lies the meaning of union. This concept goes far beyond physical practices. It's about genuinely connecting with the world around you. As Sadhguru often says, living with a mindset of me versus the universe is like building a wall around yourself and then complaining about loneliness. When you start to see the world as an extension of yourself, isolation and suffering begin to fade. Why not try something simple? Take a walk in nature and observe how you're a part of everything around you. It's a great way to reconnect. Division is at the root of many human struggles, from personal relationships to global conflicts. If you take a closer look, suffering often grows when we see ourselves as separate from others. It's like looking at the night sky and thinking each star is alone, when in reality, they're part of a vast galaxy. The same goes for people. Small actions, like truly listening to someone without judgment, can be a powerful step toward unity. True union happens when you realize separation is an illusion. This doesn't mean you lose your individuality. It means your uniqueness coexists with a broader sense of belonging. Sadhguru reminds us that when you embrace this idea, you don't just heal your inner struggles, you contribute to a more harmonious world. And this journey toward union always begins with a single step, often within yourself. One of the biggest ironies of the human mind is that it gives us the ability to imagine the future and recall the past. Yet, these same abilities often become our greatest sources of suffering. As Sadhguru explains, memory and imagination aren't meant to trap us, they're meant to empower us. But how many times have you replayed a painful memory or worried about something that hasn't even happened? It's like having a movie projector and only playing sad films. What if you used that same imagination to picture a future that inspires you? Memory is a powerful gift when used wisely. Think about it. Without memory, you wouldn't know who you are or where you've been. But clinging to past pain is like carrying a backpack full of rocks. The key is to let go of the weight that no longer serves you. A simple practice is to write about a tough moment and then reflect on what you learned from it. This transforms memory from a source of suffering into a wellspring of wisdom. On the other hand, imagination is the tool you can use to shape your destiny. If you're using it to create fear-filled scenarios, your life will reflect that. But as Sadhguru teaches, you can train your mind to create positive visions. Try this. Visualize a specific goal every day, down to the details. Picture yourself achieving something meaningful, like landing a promotion or building a healthy relationship. The ability to use memory and imagination consciously is a skill that can truly transform your life. We live in a time where owning seems more important than being. As Sadhguru points out, many people turn their homes into storage units, hoarding things they'll never use. The problem isn't the objects themselves, but the psychological weight we carry by holding on to them. Ever notice how a cluttered house can make your mind feel just as messy? Here's a simple idea. Pick one closet to organize today and see how creating physical space can bring mental clarity too. Materialism, when taken to extremes, is like trying to fill a bottomless pit. Buying things might bring a moment of happiness, but it doesn't fix what's going on inside. That's why so many people with seemingly perfect lives still feel unfulfilled. As Sadhguru suggests, focus on what truly matters. Invest more in experiences than in possessions. A short trip with friends or learning a new skill can enrich your life in ways no new gadget ever could. True lightness comes from understanding that life isn't about accumulating, but about living sensibly. This doesn't mean giving up everything, but learning to discern between what's useful and what's just taking up space. Try this. Look around right now and ask yourself, what here really adds value to my life? As you start letting go of the excess, you'll realize that what truly matters doesn't take up physical space, it fills your life with meaning. Challenges aren't enemies. They're signs that you're alive and moving forward. As Sadhguru highlights, a life without problems would be boring, like an ocean without waves. The goal isn't to eliminate challenges, but to learn how to navigate through them. Here's a simple practice. The next time a problem arises, instead of reacting with frustration, take a moment to pause and ask yourself, what is this trying to teach me? More often than not, what looks like an obstacle is actually an opportunity in disguise. When we face challenges with a cluttered mind and emotions all over the place, they feel 10 times bigger than they actually are. Sadhguru emphasizes the importance of aligning your thoughts, emotions, and actions. This isn't just a theory, it's practical. Try a focused approach. Write down the problem and then list 3 possible solutions. Not only does this organize your mind, but it also takes away some of the emotional weight tied to the issue. You'd be surprised how this simple exercise can clear the way forward. Life is full of ups and downs, and that's exactly what makes it meaningful. Imagine a musician playing the same note over and over, unbearable, right? Similarly, challenges add variety that enriches your life experience. As Sadhguru points out, learning to handle these moments not only helps solve the immediate problem, but also builds your resilience for future ones. After all, every challenge is an opportunity to grow and evolve. Most people put off life's big questions until they're older, but as Sadhguru teaches, spirituality and the search for meaning should start now. Imagine planting a tree and waiting decades to water. It sounds ridiculous, doesn't it? It's the same with life. The sooner you start exploring the deeper truths, the richer and more meaningful your experience will be. This doesn't mean giving up the world, but learning to live purposefully while you're still full of energy and drive. Living fully isn't about chasing isolated moments of happiness. It's about creating a life that's fulfilling at its core. Sadhguru suggests the key lies in aligning your inner world with the outer one. Start small. Take a few minutes each day to ask yourself, am I living in line with what truly matters to me? This simple habit can help you steer clear of distractions and focus on what's truly important. Fulfillment also comes from recognizing that life waits for no one. Every day is an opportunity to grow, experience, and contribute. As Sadhguru says, a well-lived life is like a masterpiece, where each moment is intentional. Start small. Try learning something new or helping someone without expecting anything in return. These seemingly minor actions are steps toward building a life you can one day look back on and proudly say, I truly lived. So, what are you going to do with all this? Will you keep things as they are, or will you start using these tools for real? Start with something simple today, pick one thing, and try it out. And hey, if you want to keep learning, hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications. Let's do this together.